We've both finished watching the Fallout series on Amazon, and I'm unexpectedly very happy. I wasn't even going to watch this, but my partner just put it on, and I really enjoyed it. That first episode was pretty long. I wasn't sure, but by the end, they really had me. I was so excited to watch it every day. I didn't play the games, but I watched it with someone who did. Both of us really enjoyed it. They did a really good job with world building.
Yeah, I was surprised that I really liked it. I think that, like you said, initially that first episode was kind of iffy for me, and I was like, do I really want to continue watching this? And I was glad that I did in the end, because it was so interesting, the story that they weaved. I mean, basically we're in a post-apocalyptic, alternate frame from ours. And we've got people that actually survived the apocalypse, and they're really heavily involved in the storytelling with this.
Well, now that is a very small drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
Obviously, the ghoul character was very important to the story. I don't know if we want to talk spoilers necessarily in this. I think people should watch it. He comes off such, with that bad guy veneer, but then when you get to the end, you actually kind of understand, which, you know what, typically storytelling wise, I kind of have problems when they try to give a reason for you to really feel sorry for characters that are supposed to be villains. But I think they did it in a good way with this. What did you think?
Agreed. Yeah, I really enjoyed that storyline. They did a really good job with it, foreshadowing, leaving little hints here and there, and then by the end, coming full circle and understanding. It was really fun, and it was also fun that they did reveal it throughout, where you could kind of make predictions and go, oh, I wonder if this happened or this happened. So they really did, I guess they kept intriguing me. I was really into it. Yeah, I didn't like him originally because, well, you weren't meant to. But by the end, they really did make you understand his perspective and where he came from and everything. And also him walking alongside the main character and seeing her unravel and, reveal her own things with her family. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything.
You're an actual vault dweller.
I am. I thought all you dipshits were dead.
But, as they go along this journey together, it was really well done storytelling in that, they didn't give you everything at once. You jumped right in the first episode. There was one scene that kind of set things up, and then after that, you're in it. And I love that. I think that there was a lot of care taken in this show, the costumes, the sets, the characters. I just could really tell that people cared about it. And that's also surprising because it's a video game show. Historically, those have not done super well. So I was very glad and happily surprised. I will say that near the end, there were a few things that it's kind of like, really? I get that it's not real, but they made you stretch your imagination a little bit, I will say. But by that point, I was so into it. I'm really excited it seems like they set up a season 2, so I'm really excited. I'm definitely going to be watching that. And yeah, it's just fun to have watched a show that was so unexpectedly good. I didn't even watch the trailer for this. Someone just put it on and I really enjoyed it. So overall, positive experience. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who hasn't checked it out. As I said, I didn't play the games. I didn't know anything and I loved it. And I watched it with someone who did. And they said that it was really well done as well. They didn't exactly follow the games, but still you were in the same world and they could tell. They were like, oh, this is from this and this is from this. So just a really fun experience overall. Yeah, I will say some of the parts I did have to look away. They do get a little bit gory and graphic, but that's not the majority.
Yeah, I mean, well, these are desperate people in a lot of situations. They're struggling to survive. The main character, Lucy, that was played by Ella Purnell, she actually wasn't your typical girl boss that we're getting used to see, which also really made me like the show more because she wasn't what we're used to these days. She actually was somebody that you cared about, in her journey. And Maximus, the character of Maximus, basically had everything taken away from him, and you could understand why he acted the way that he did. So yeah, they just really did great things with the character development. I think it was just a strong thing that they had in this show. One of the things that really made me enjoy it more.
Agreed. Yeah, I think that each of the characters was well thought out, and their journey, you could see why they did what they did. Overall, I would recommend. And yeah, if you did end up watching it, let us know what you thought in the comments below.